Hey guys, Ouija421 here. It is truly astounding what can happen in the span of just about 2.5 years. Am I right?
Yes, you are, my friend.
Yeah, so welcome to the Iron Man Season 1, Iron Man Armor Avenger Season 1 commentary, Part 2. I mean, Part 1. Frick. In this part, we'll be doing the first 5 episodes.
So, Tony, what are we gonna do? We're trapped here.
That's quite a dumb
crazy
recording.
lunatics being forced to build weapons. And also Jensen.
It's because,
one thing I remember from the first couple of episodes was that the music he had, we didn't know how to change the music, so it was always way too loud, especially since we were talking so quietly.
yeah,
What?
we can't really hear it that well since I have to have the microphone on in order for us to be heard.
I mean, it's pretty hard one to hear anyways, the first couple of episodes are.
Yeah,
Alright.
Was that even in the first couple of episodes? I think I was. Like, not the
Alright.
first.
yeah. We weren't in the very first one, but you did, appear in the next episodes that followed it.
Yeah. I saw the first when I saw the first episode on YouTube, I watched it and I was like, that's pretty cool. I actually did not expect to be a part of it. And then you asked me and I was like, heck yeah, man.
Yeah. For this part, actually not this part, it's the part that's coming up in a few minutes. But
Alright, everyone, get in your positions. Stuff keeps coming.
yeah,
You can't really see. And another thing is,
And you, go after
it's
him.
all silhouettes. And
Yeah.
this kind of
What's in
thing,
it for me?
like,
Just
you
do
can
it.
see
Alright.
maybe
Scared
the character that's closest to the camera, but most of the time it's kind of just silhouettes.
Yeah.
The one that he's holding, or that you're holding, is the one that is talking.
yeah,
It's kind of funny.
yeah. And I'm terrible at impersonating the Afghan terrorists.
Yeah. What you got? What you got?
And also for this part, this was the one part that I was talking about. It was hard to get the camera in a position where you can see something.
Another thing was that we couldn't. One of the other things was that you couldn't just stop the recording to fix it. Like, before we had better editing software.
Alright, everyone.
Yeah.
Get your
What we did
weapons ready
now
to
was-
fire.
Yeah,
Like,
It could be coming any
you
second
had
now.
to just roll with it or restart.
Ooh,
And we
open
didn't feel
fire,
like
open
restarting,
fire.
so we just kind of rolled with it.
and also the subtitle effects. Initially, I didn't know how to use normal effects, so I just went with the subtitle. It's kind of like reminiscent of the comics in a way, but I did this because I didn't know how to use normal effects, you know?
But, yeah, I mean, it's not like it turned out to look like a stick figure, and it's not like it ended up looking like drawing a purple stick figure and calling it Thanos. I mean, it served its purpose.
Yeah. So yeah, this episode just focuses on his origins, which even then is kind of,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
you know, downplayed and, you know, kind of pushed to the side for a more original story type,
Yeah.
because I just wanted to tell my own story. Pretty much using both elements from the comics and MCU.
Vince, your phone is playing on the counter. Has been this whole
recording.
time. You're lucky I'm not the nosy type.
I'm recording.
The whole time.
Sorry about that, guys.
Okay. Sorry about that. We're back to
Sorry.
the video. And I had to like leave, so like turn the hallway light on so you can actually see what's going on.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Sometimes we didn't. And the long wait for when you forgot something,
Yeah.
or you lost, or you didn't know what it was, so you had to find it.
Yeah.
That was a fun times.
I gotta finish my video first. Jump. Sleep. Sure.
This is, and does Iron Russian get insured in this one? I don't think he does.
No, that's the next one.
Yeah. To the next episode of Dragon Ball.
And here we have the next episode. Where
He tries to drag his armor back to.
No doubt about it.
yeah. And there's our cat Ez. She's chubby and shy.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, she's and not at the time she was not very cat-like. She was insane, but
Yeah.
now she's more like.
And then again with the
Just
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
just there, and you walk by, you
Then
walk by again,
and then yeah.
and I think you walk by one more time.
Hey, down here.
Oh, there's us talking
We're stranded.
about what's about.
That
to
was
happen.
me. Also very good at acting. Is actually isn't that the helicopter from Cars?
Yep, that's the one that Mater gets to ride at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Tony? Rhodes? What are you two doing out here? What is this?
That's supposed to be Obadiah Stan. That Lego
it's a
man
long story.
is supposed to be Obadiah Stan.
I'll explain later. Can you just get us out of here? Take us home? Okay.
And
sure.
like
Good
I had
thing.
like an Iron Man figure, an Iron Man superhero squad figurine that had a removable helmet that revealed a Tony Stark head underneath, and I decided that should work good enough as Tony Stark. And like I'd use various Army Men action figurines as Rhodey as well.
It was always fun to have to find the right one,
Yeah.
especially after we got more villains and they were out of their suits, and then whenever they were like just normal people, they would be green guys too.
Yeah.
But it was the difference between Rhodey and them was a gun. Was whatever gun he was holding.
Yeah.
Another thing is we realized that we always recorded way too far away.
Yeah.
Especially because of sometimes how low you talked because of the voice you had, because the voice was strained.
Can you help us get this thing inside?
Because the
Sure.
I love words. And then we just kind of moved the camera around. Oh, there you are. Definitely what we're trying. And then you cover it, and sometimes. So I remember in one episode, I think it's the third or fourth episode, maybe not. Maybe it's in a later episode. In one of the episodes, you go try and find one of the characters, and then I just sit there looking into the camera, and then I'm like, oh yeah. And then after like a minute of staring into the camera, I then put my finger on the camera so that way it's black, and they can't see anything, and then proceed to do that for the next like 2 minutes while you try and find the
Well,
figure.
see,
Yeah.
it's a long story, but here's the story in a nutshell. While me and Rhodes were in captivity, we found out that the Afghan terrorists were stealing my weapons and using them for evil and such.
Is this, and then
So
didn't this scene have just a
suit.
bunch of foreshadowing in it?
Yeah,
Escape.
pretty much.
They're just like, we're definitely gonna be okay. Nothing bad will happen.
You know.
Yeah. You guys can probably hear it better than us.
Yeah.
But
We can't
Yeah.
hear nothing.
That's it.
escaped, and then yeah, and that's why I'm shutting down the weapons manufacturer and taking the company in a whole new direction. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm gonna stop making weapons. But why? Because I told you those Afghan terrorists are stealing them and using them for, you know, evil purposes and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I know that, but
And also for part of the video that's like coming up in a few minutes, I had
I can't just do that.
to literally leave the video, like, so there'd like be like a good few minutes of dead air,
I remember that. Yeah.
I know.
so I could go get you, so you can be part of this episode.
Yep.
Things aren't.
Yeah, because he did it mid-episode, and I was like, nani?
Let's stop making weapons.
Yeah.
Alright, fine. You know, I thought we had something going here. Tell you. Apparently not. So, yeah. Roads I'm gonna be building some new suits. Definitely a lot more improved than that one. And so the purpose of that is well, that one, definitely. Alright, Tony. I'll leave you to it. See ya.
It's really hard to hear it, so I mean.
Alright.
Yeah.
Jarvis?
I'm gonna
Get to
check
work.
how long the video's been.
Eventually.
Okay,
Alright.
cool. It's been like
Finally finished.
13 minutes. So
Well,
wait,
without further ado, let's test
Hold on.
everything out.
15.
15 minutes. Right.
By the way, they can see all this. You can do that. It's fine.
Anyways. Also, what I used for the Mark II was like an Iron Patriot,
Same full flight.
like repaint of
Hear me, Jarvis?
the
Yes,
Iron Man. I had a Mark II like a long time ago as like a kid, but I lost it and stuff.
Anything else?
It's fine.
That's,
So I had to use this.
Alright, here we
Oh,
go.
remember,
Go.
it's your own. It's a different universe. It's completely different to the original Marvel movie.
Amazing! Man, I have never flown like that ever before. That was just wow.
Sorry, disturbed. I like doing this.
I'm so gonna make another one.
I mean, if we have glue.
The next
Okay.
day, well, this thing is just a prototype.
That is the Mark.
And the funniest part, I think the funniest part of this entire thing was the size difference between
Paint and stuff.
any and
Yeah.
all of his suits.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, some of them were proportionally sized to him, but like
Anyways, so, yeah.
the normal suits that we had at the time and still have now were like completely way too big. And then when you went, and then in future episodes when you look at the Hulkbuster,
Yeah.
that thing is like a giant.
Yeah.
If you were to put I can't think of it. I mean, think of the largest character, like the tallest character from any of the Marvel. If you look at Thanos compared to that Hulkbuster, if they were put in that scale, the Hulkbuster would like be huge to him.
Yeah.
It could step on him as well.
You thought the MCU Hulkbuster was bigger than the Hulk? Well, nope. Our Hulkbuster is like 10 times the size of it.
I mean,
Yeah.
And I was always thinking this little stubby dwarf version of Tony Stark with like little control-y thingies so that way he can maneuver the entire suit. And the
Yeah.
normal suits, so it's just a little stuffy guy.
Yeah.
In the chest part of it, basically.
Yeah. But if that were like normal size
What the?
Tony Stark,
Oh, there's me.
but if that were like normal size Tony Stark, it'd probably also be the chest portion of it.
That's me. Let me just break into your house, love. And here we go, close up. Oh, you can't even see him most of the time. Yo. Oh, let's take a closer look at you. We're going on a trip. Oh, what's that? Look, it's a
Because
nice
you're stealing my suit.
window.
I'm Tarzan, yeah.
Hand over the suit, or I.
Yeah,
Or
that's
we go on
a,
a
I think
dance.
that's one of the
You're
cool-
pointing the wrong way, Iron Man. I will shoot you. Oh wait, it was over there.
Tarzan, like, why did we call him Tarzan? That's,
Well-
like, at first he was an enemy known as Tarzan who stole the thing, and then we're like, is that really who we want as the main villain?
No.
Iron Man? No, it is not. So then Iron Russian came to be.
Yeah.
It was It's Sir Ouija's idea, of course.
Yeah.
But it was a great fun. Same
And-
accent.
Yeah. And of course, these were
And like,
made based after videos that we made like even longer ago.
and like, one of the funny things is, it took Iron Man like at least a couple of months to get used to like the blasters and the flying mechanism. Well, then Mr. Tarzan comes in here. Just gonna steal a suit, you, and can use it almost immediately.
Yeah.
With Iron Russian, it kind of made sense because he had already made his own version of the suit.
Yeah. I mean, Iron Russian is actually currently just pretending to be someone else. Don't know why exactly he did that, but hey, I guess that's just how it goes.
Yep.
Another thing to know, I feel like I should mention, is that my figure of the Mark III is like, I've had it since my childhood, and it's definitely lasted better than the Mark II, but as a result, but like,
Got you on the other side.
it's got like some serious damage, like stuff like that. It's not in the best of condition. It's missing a hand. His pointing finger is like half of it is gone.
Yes, it is. Did you ever don't? Now Whiplash, which is also in later in the series, so we might go over him as well again.
Yeah.
Was just missing his hands, and then you decided we'll make it work. Now he's got whips.
Appeared to be
Yeah. Cool. It was like the classic Iron Man armor without an arm and a hand, and then I decided that's Whiplash. Ignore my notifications, guys.
Did you what? And then the pipe gets moved, and then we're just like, this one.
later.
It blocks the entire fight scene, but you don't move it right away.
Alright.
I know, yeah, this is also the era before I used multi-music.
Yep, it was just the same music
Like,
over and over again.
yeah, like repeated all throughout the video.
It didn't get more. It didn't get more intense. It didn't get less intense. It was the same intensity the whole time. Da 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 da.
And here we go, flying again.
This time it worked out better. Oh, never mind.
And open the
Okay,
door.
and now we're in darkness.
And now,
Whoa, and now, whoa, it's on.
and if
and
you
he's
actually
missing a
listen
hand.
closely, listen closely, you can actually hear something in the background.
Yep.
And you can't see him. And turn the lights on. That's freaking hilarious.
Yep. And now we're in the layer of Iron Russian.
What the is that a wooden horse?
Now, we never really. One thing that was never really decided when it came to Iron Russian, we knew where his base was gonna go,
Uh-huh.
and we knew who was gonna be on his side.
You.
But what we didn't know was how big his base actually was, because sometimes it would just be a little ledge, sometimes it would be a ledge in a chair, and sometimes it would be the entirety of the basement.
Or fight someone else.
Yeah.
It kind of just
You know my
varied.
secret.
And sometimes, and like,
Well,
and how I know that is because
I'm actually
they'd exit the building and the camera would change to a quote-unquote outside scene with like other people with Iron Man right there, and they'd technically be outside the facility, but then other times they'd be inside the facility, and just kind of his what is considered his base, I consider
Alright.
Maybe
Or
we want
in
it to
my
be.
opinion. But
Yeah.
I won't be giving it back to you with upgrades that easily. I mean, I have a price, but
And this is the part where
I guess you know.
the Tarzan guy reveals his true identity.
I am
I would like a suit, non-colored, just a suit. And I'll give you this one back with the upgrades, or you can just take this suit back. While fighting, you'll probably lose, but hey, not my decision.
Well, would do that, but no.
Where'd you even get that?
I'll keep this.
Where'd you even get the
You're right, yeah.
Iron Russian
All right then.
figure?
Probably. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. But like, it was supposed to be actually Titanium Man from the video game based on the Iron Man movie.
Ah.
And yeah.
But as all MCUs go, or wait, not MCU, wait,
This will do.
MCU? Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Or is that a Marvel Cinematic
I'll
Universe,
do
or is that also?
I don't know.
As all alternate universes and alternate routes and such go, characters change.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my god, I forgot. We just toss him out of it.
Well, good news.
Oh,
here,
wow.
let me leave real quick. It's not like
See you
it's
later.
not like Mark 2 and 3 didn't take like 10 minutes at least to get out of suit and back into it. Nice legs. Oh, and somehow he's able to just like, you know. Nice ceiling shots. Back in the darkness we go. And welcome back. And I don't remember if I follow you or not. Like,
Oh,
As a
you
person?
did.
yeah, I would most of these I had like moments where I was in it, and the rest of it I just got to watch. So I just sit there and happily watch and wait. And every once in a while he'd like have me play the character for a second, and I'd be like, okay, and then we go back to sitting there while he finishes the episode.
Alright.
Or I'd be in, or I'd
Hey, Tom.
be before the, or I'd sit there before the end of the episode and be in the end.
Are these the new suits? Yep. Huh.
Sometimes
Looks pretty good. Yeah, definitely a lot more proof than the Mark 1. So,
Oh, so is this the
yeah.
Yeah.
What time are we on?
Almost 30 minutes.
Oh, damn.
One thing really,
You know, I always thought the first couple of episodes, I always thought like the first season was really short episodes, but
one of these suits was actually taken at one point,
Yeah.
but then it was given back with some upgrades. And, yeah. Oh. Alright, interesting.
one of the other things was when the fight scenes would,
So,
when you could see the fight scenes, what instead of it being one leg up, one leg down when he kicked you, it would be his entire body just floated in the air kicking you, and then like did a flip and landed itself. Or getting hit meant he flipped and
alright.
just landed or whatever. It was really weird.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
Or and when they got hit, they'd fly off screen, but because we really weren't paying attention to the camera. We just do it, and then you couldn't see the fight.
Yeah.
Okay. Sir? Yes, Jarvis. You seem to be have some not so friendly intruders in the second floor, sir. Alright, Brody, I'll handle this.
So we're gonna do all 5 episodes, or just these first three, since we're almost at a half hour?
We'll cut it down to like the first 4 episodes. I think is what we'll do here.
Alright.
But no, yeah, you see the Hulkbuster in the background.
Yeah, you can see all the. Sometimes you can see all of the stuff that we're gonna end up using.
Yeah.
Remember that old suit that you handed me?
Right.
Well, I put some major upgrades in it. And I feel like I could beat anyone, maybe even Superman now. But hey, that's not decided yet.
And then I'm just over there sitting on the bed.
Request
One of
more
us in the bed, one of us not.
turn. I
Yeah.
destroy. I'm back.
This is only going to be a one-time deal. I only gave you the Mark 1 because I didn't need it.
Did you think I was asking? No, I was. So if you're not going to give me
Well, hold up. Before you do this, listen, I don't have that many suits. Oh. Okay. I see how it is.
And also, Rhodey gets in the suit during the fight scene. Mark 2.
Mini. Show them this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. This should work for now. I already know I already took this suit, but hey. I could use this.
Ow.
You might want to help your friend.
Okay.
See you on the other side, Scott.
Huh?
So, aren't you going to go after him?
I would, but definitely going to need more suits. So, open up the shop, Jarvis. We're going to get. We're gonna be making some more suits. Alright, Jarvis?
Yes, sir. On.
I suggest we get to work. Alright, Rowie, I suggest we get to work. Because we're going to be pretty busy here. Alright.
Give it to me, sir. Garbus.
Oh no, yeah.
Open
Iron
up.
Russian had like his own
Open up Iron Man.
version of Jarvis called Garvis.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Well then, with this suit I
Garvey.
should be able to finish.
I don't know. Actually, I don't actually know what his when I gave his
Just
accent.
as big as
Yeah.
I feel like I tried to mix
finish.
Russian and my bad version of Russian and like British,
Yeah.
and it was bad.
Anyways, here's episode 4. The first episode with the title card.
How long is this one?
Uh,
It's finished.
13
Hey,
minutes.
Brody, how's that Hulkbuster coming along?
The video
almost
is
finished.
about at
Alright.
35 minutes.
Alright.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. It's just so much trouble trying to get the camera to stay up.
And then and then you could have just stopped the recording. You didn't have to. And then I just we didn't have to
So,
start recording. And I think in this episode it falls like
Yeah.
6 times
Yeah.
in the beginning.
And this armor is the Mark IV, which is actually has the same design as the Mark VII in the MCU. But you know, I decided,
I think we're
I'll make it Mark IV instead. So yeah.
I think. What do you think Iron Russian's up to? Huh, I don't know. It's definitely something. Right? Right. So. So yeah. After we finish that Hulkbuster, we only got one more suit to make. Right, Rhodey? Alright, Rhodey? Alright.
Also that Speed Racer freaking bed sheet.
Right.
Finally, it is done.
And also for this
I've created the
Uh,
new suit.
part,
But I'm
we
not
didn't.
going to use
We were
this.
too lazy to
I'll
just
hire someone
head down
else.
to the basement
But
where
I already have.
Unrussian's lair actually is. So we just filmed it down
Well,
here.
have fun doing this.
And this is before we could
Your
cut
mission
video
is to take
and then,
Iron Man at least
you know,
one
like,
suit, which is made.
go to another area, set things up, and start recording the scene
What do you
in said area.
What about me?
Your mission.
And also in this series, initially
Alright.
a different person takes on the mantle of War Machine
At least
before Rhodey
now that you're
did.
both going, you grab a suit and you grab a suit. Okay.
Alright.
But since, you know, like,
Go fly.
Iron Man took the War Machine suit, Rhodey took the mantle of War Machine, and
Whoa, what
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Let's go.
Huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa. Huh.
Ooh, I just freaking hit my head
You.
on the bed frame.
And then we just kind of stood there like, "Are you good, bro? Yeah, you good?"
Oh yeah.
If you had to choose your least favorite part of filming this one,
Like not this specific part, but this out of this entire series. Or what just pleased you the most?
The fact that how sometimes videos end up kind of seeming rushed and all of that stuff, because it didn't really put enough effort into it.
So,
Is probably you know, doing the fight scenes and stuff.
Yeah.
we're joined.
Right here.
The funniest part is we never chose to just get like the sound effects of the charging up of the blasters or anything. We always just made the noise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna pay for that. Oh,
And also, freaking blanket is covering up a portion of the camera, if you can see.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're so focused on the fight we don't know.
whoa, whoa, Uniblast.
Uh-oh.
Whoa! Oof! Hey! Wait.
Huh? Huh?
Yo, take. Hey, you. Take
Huh?
this back to the lab.
Alright. Oh no, you don't.
Oh.
They
Get
were
off
too
of him.
close or too far. And he just floats there. He's not flying or anything. He just floats there because.
Yeah.
And then we fight down there.
And then I was just like,
alright.
yeah.
We're recording this.
And camera fell again. And another suit that's not supposed to be here yet.
And that you do it after we move.
Go now.
You always, like, the entire body's always in shot.
Yeah.
Show them this. Knee blaster.
And oh yeah, and also the knee blasters.
Oh yeah, was that
That was like your idea?
yeah, just randomly. A lot, actually, like a lot of those abilities that I reckon kind of had was.
Alright. I'll distract him and you go after the guy that took
Yeah.
before. Alright, Tommy.
And the point of it was to make Iron Legend just completely overpowering Tony.
Yeah.
Because Tony has to overpower him. Because
Yeah.
that's how Marvel works.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Wow, just one punch in the face is enough to flip that huge guy over. That's how physics work.
You were last.
And where did he go? Into space.
Okay then. That happened.
You see, you see him fly away. And then he just kind of gets set down.
And
That's a nice transition.
yep. You can barely see what's going on.
You just see a close up. And like, there's music going on while you're making noises.
Yeah.
Where could he be? Where is he?
And then I take a minute to try to look for something.
I just
Brilliant. And
he just falls over.
boom, boom, boom.
Well,
We suddenly get introduced to literally almost all of Iron Russian's goons into
Oh no, you don't.
in this episode. Almost every single one of them. Almost. Like all of them except for Ironmonger and Titanium Man. Those two appear in like later episodes. And now we're really far away. You can see our like whole bodies and stuff. Yeah. Now we're off screen.
And we're still fighting.
Yeah.
We're just not in front of the camera. Like you can hear.
Yeah.
But you can't see.
Those other two.
Oh, we're back.
The boss is gonna be real happy when he sees this.
Okay, so yeah, that concludes part 1 of Iron Man Arc Avengers